Kamala Harris snapped at Joe Biden for making her border czar, accused Biden's white inner circle of looking down on her. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out. Also subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I put out new stuff. And also check out my link tree that's in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And also has a link to my merch store where I have Let's Go Brandon t-shirts, I Will Not Comply t-shirts, all types of t-shirts. So check those out. Let's talk about the news. A new book by the New York Times reporter Jonathan Martin and Alexander Burns reveals tensions between the Biden regime and Vice President Kamala Harris. The Vice President reportedly wanted softball assignments and was angry when she was assigned the open border with Mexico rather than point person to the Nordic countries. Kamala also thinks Biden's white inner circle looked down on her. She sounds like a joy to be around. But the Daily Mail reported Kamala Harris wasn't happy with Joe Biden's appointing of her to address the southern border crisis, wanted a more softball foreign policy assignment, and thinks the president's white inner circle looks down on her, according to claims made in a new book. She wanted something easy, basically, and she was mad that, that she actually had to put in some work, is what it sounds like to me. But during an April meeting with Congressional Black Caucus leaders, Biden praised Harris and said she would do a hell of a job handling immigration. The vice president corrected him at once. New York Times reporter Jonathan Martin and Alexander Burns wrote in their new upcoming book, This Will Not Pass, Trump, Biden, and the Battle for America's Future. The book also explains that the first minority and female vice president felt belittled by Biden's white staff. Quote, some of Harris's advisors believe the president almost entirely white inner circle did not show the vice president the respect she deserved, they wrote. But deserve respect? No one deserves respect. You get respect by your actions. So, I mean, no one deserves anything. But especially with her, because she's an idiot. Everybody knows it. That's why they don't respect her. That's why she would never earn their respect. I don't think it's a black thing, even though I do know Biden has racist tendencies and stuff like that. I don't think it's a race thing with her. I think that she's not good at her job. She's not there by merit. She's there because she's just a half black woman. That's the only reason why she's there. And she's an idiot. And I think his staff knows that she's an idiot, so they're not respecting her. But Biden tasked Harris with addressing immigration. And the vice president took her opportunity to share her dissatisfaction with the role. According to the book, Harris aides felt that the task of addressing the southern border crisis in any way was politically undesirable and wanted the vice president to have a more softball foreign policy. I went on. I've read that part already, but the book goes on to say that in the weeks before the inauguration day, Harris was featured on an issue of Vogue, but the vice president was reportedly caught off guard when a leaked image of the cover depicted her most casual look from the photo shoot, donning black Converse and black skinny pants. The photo, as the Vogue reporter wrote, portrayed an approachable but less than grand depiction of the incoming vice president. Harris had been expecting a more stately-looking photo to make the cover, where she wore a powder blue suit with her arms crossed in front of her. Harris was wounded. She felt belittled by the magazine, asking aides, would Vogue depict another world leader this way? The New York Times reporters Jonathan Martin and Alex Burns write in their forthcoming book. But with that part, I would agree. Vogue probably did that to show her black side, That's probably why they did that. But this whole thing, stuff coming out, more and more stuff about the tensions between Biden and Harris is interesting. We all know that the rats are fleeing the sinking ship. Another one of her staffers is resigning. So I don't know what's going on with Harris and her administration. I think more and more people are figuring out that she's just dumb. I mean, I hate, this is not an in hominem attack, I mean, or anything like that. I know that she was a lawyer. I mean, so she has some form of intelligence, but as far as her speaking, her going out and speaking and answering questions, and she has no clue. She literally has no clue. And it's starting to show, and I think Biden people are starting to see it, and more of the mainstream media is starting to see that she's not there on merit, that she's there just because she's black and has no business being in the vice president role. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.